everyone, this is a crowd work show. All the comedians are not gonna do any of their material because I've seen it all, and I'm like, you're gonna wanna, not on my show. But this will be funny. If a comedian talks to you, you just talk back. You know, if you're shaking your head no, and you're in the second row, you're gonna wanna move.
Hello and welcome to the second recording of Welcome to Our Podcast.
Holy God. If this one works, holy God.
I lost Mike's vocals.
Why?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
What do you have against them?
There was a lot going on. Dinner was cooking. I overcooked chicken. It was a mess.
You mentioned that you fucked up the chicken.
Yeah, I was very disappointed.
Why?
Because it was overdone.
Yeah, but you're white.
It was dry as fuck.
You used to cook dry, bland food because of whiteness.
That's
I've
not
read
true.
it on the internet.
That's not true.
All the internet says that whites cook bland-ass food.
No.
One time I was
not
like,
this white.
Don't you guys know any Italian people? And then somebody wrote back, you guys are considered spicy whites.
Yeah.
So different subset of whites.
That's funny. Spicy
Patreon,
whites.
virtual tipping and rewards website. Basically, this is the part of the show where we thank you so much for contributing to our lives in a positive way with a little bit of money that you might have in your pocket that you're willing to give to us. And there's a $5 group, there's a $1 group, there's a $10 group, there's a $50 group, all of which get exclusive access.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. DJ Inclusive. The rapper with gay friends. All of the tiers are have access to video podcasts, which is what we're shooting right now. Sorry we couldn't get one up last week. Sorry this is late this week, but we had some technical difficulties, and now we're back in the saddle again. Like the song by band Jovi.
A $10 group gets a shout out, and that goes as follows.
And then you do it.
Benjamin Fuchs.
Benjamin Franklin.
Matthew J. Palka.
Yes.
Alexander Guarva.
Yeah.
Walter Sloan. Hannah Woman.
More than a woman to me.
David R. Olslin. Katie Lee G. Theodorus Carambellis. I think I'm getting better. Wandering G. Bear. Monique Quistorf. Danielle D. Verona. Valerie York. Helen Ford. Justine Johnson. Brad Cover. Nestor De Leon III. Braden Clothsmith.
Braden McHare.
Katie A. Superfloss. And Janisha Tutton. You guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your wonderful support. I'm sorry to you guys especially that this shit is so late, but hot damn, did we have some difficulty this week.
Holy shit.
Went on too many planes. We went on, what was it,
We had 7 flights in 5
flights.
days.
And that's too much.
That is too much.
And we did our best, but we failed miserably once we got home. And then, and now we're back.
I just kept feeling like we were, like, just everything was working against us. And then last night, as I'm trying to put the podcast up, Mike loses his keys.
Fuck, man. My bad. I left him in a door. I never do that.
I know.
left him in, not even the door to the apartment. I left him
So when I got into the elevator and there's like lost keys, come to 204. So I go to 204, I knock, nothing. I knock again, nothing. And then I take the knocker.
I've taken your keys.
And I knock, and there's this lady who doesn't speak any English,
a very
right?
Specific set of keys.
She has no English skills at all, which is fine. And I was like, I lost my keys. And then she calls her daughter, and her daughter comes over and she goes, you know, it's really unsafe. I said, first of all, yes, I am aware. Second of all, have you ever heard of an accident?
Oh, no.
She
and then
gave
you
me
snatched her keys?
Yeah.
She gave you an attitude for going to get my keys.
She was like, it's very, very dangerous. And I was like, yeah, no shit, asshole. Like, at least they weren't out on the outside door. At least they were on the inside door.
It was a mistake, man.
Right. Right.
Of all the mistakes?
Of all the mistakes we could possibly make. And then she's got an attitude. I was like, oh no, bitch.
Are they the motherfuckers who leave their trash in the hallway?
Probably.
Do they let their dog bark all day?
But anyway.
John LaBarca? Did they spill the goddamn milkshake in the stairwell and leave it there for a week and a half?
Right?
A lot of dangerous
Probably. She
things.
looked like the daughter looked like someone that would do that.
Is she part of the 2 women who threw up in the hallway as soon as we got here?
No,
Remember those?
No, that was on the first floor.
Remember those snitches?
Yeah. So,
But anyway, thanks for being a good Samaritan and then making us feel guilty about it. Dirt piece of shit.
You
And they'll
dirtbag.
remember that when you get to heaven. I would like to do something different today and start off with the fake ad read. Most ad reads go in the
Okay.
beginning of the show. And this is a
Okay.
fake ad read. This is not like saying go to MikeFalzone.com and check out the Johnny Cupcakes affiliate link or check out the links that I put up to different master classes that have helped me and might help you. These are affiliate links. If you click on them and purchase things through those links, we get a little kickback. This is not like that.
no.
So don't think it is.
Okay.
This is a very special credit card called the Glub Club card that I made up. It's a credit card for fish. Zoya, you have 30 seconds to sell the Glub Club card.
Going fishing? Are you a fish that's fishing for fish? Well, welcome to Glove Club. The Glove Club card is a credit card for fish, by fish, for fish.
Fish made it.
The Glove Club card. Are you in the Glove Club?
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I hated the first one last night.
I know you
I
did.
did not hate this one. That was good. It made me want to get it, but
Yeah.
now I feel it's less inclusive because I'm not a fish.
Right.
And now I feel like I'm missing out. And that's what a good advertisement does.
Thank you.
If you don't have it, you feel like you're missing out.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
you're welcome.
I thought we'd keep with the theme this episode.
Okay.
And I want to talk about, since it's almost Father's Day, I want to talk about moms.
Well, it's almost Mother's Day first.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does that comes first?
That comes first.
When is Mother's Day? Siri.
May
Jeeves.
13th.
Is it May 13th?
May.
Fuck.
No,
Gotta
May
get Mom
12th.
something.
May 12th.
This is what I'm going to get my mom for.
I don't think they can see it. Oh, that's so blurry. Wow. Wow.
Doesn't matter. It's a sneak peek.
Sneak
An
peek.
exclusive.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm for real going to send my mom one of these.
That's funny. She'll
Um,
probably wear it too, knowing
It's
your
an
mom.
enamel pin of the Ultimate Warrior's face.
Yeah.
And she will look at that and say, oh, what is this, a brooch? And
Yeah.
then because she's smart, she'll immediately hate it.
Yeah.
How are you like your mom? Sorry?
How am I like my mom?
That's what I said.
I think as I'm getting older, I think I'm starting to look more and more like her.
You do look like your mom. You
Yeah.
look like a brunette version of your mom.
Mm-hmm. It trips my sisters out.
How does that make you feel about me? That I'm kind of dating a younger version of your mom?
That's when it gets weird.
Yeah. I didn't make that up.
Yeah, that's when it very much so gets weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's that about?
I don't know. I don't love it.
Well, she's a strong woman.
Yeah, she is. I think I'm strong like my mom. I
You
think
are.
she's much stronger.
I think she's physically stronger than you are.
Probably. You're probably right.
I think she can rat-a-tat-tat. What was that? Did a clown car just get into an accident?
I don't know.
What does the street sweeper do?
Fucks everyone over who's parked on the wrong side of the street.
The street sweeper is just a giant machine designed to give people tickets.
Yeah. Oh,
What is that? Is that
is
a
that
tugboat?
Steve? Is that Steve?
It does sound like a
Yeah.
car that, if Steve changed his Fiat horn to sound like a little tugboat horn, squirrel. So you think that you look like your mom, or you think
Yeah.
that you're strong like ox like your mom?
A strong like woman ox.
You swear good like your mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Your mom's good at swearing.
Yeah, she is.
And your mom does this thing where she doesn't really say anything. Your mom doesn't use extra words. You ever notice that?
Yep.
Your mom doesn't make like bullshit conversation.
Nope.
She's like, and also this.
Yeah, she has no time for bullshit.
And this is really important too. You should know this.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. My mom's kind of badass.
Your mom, not kind of.
Yeah.
Get that kind of out of there.
Well, I say kind of, but she is an absolute badass to
Yeah.
me. But
a
like,
real one.
yeah. But like to everyone else, like, she's kind of badass.
Yeah.
You know?
Not like other moms.
No.
Some people are like, my mom cut up oranges for every JV soccer game I had. She's a badass.
My mom never did that.
No, your mom don't. Mom has no time to fuck with oranges.
No.
She's solving real problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
world hunger and what have you.
Yeah, right.
DMV problems. DMV is my favorite jam band from the 90s.
Right on.
They sang Jimmy Thing at two-step.
How are you like your mom?
I'm shorter. Me and my mom have the same hair.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
Which
Same
is fun.
hair, same eyes.
My mom, I am a perfect combination of my mom and my dad.
Yep.
I have all the patience in the world, and I have no patience.
Yep.
And I am. My mom is incredibly smart.
Mm-hmm.
My mom kind of knows everything, but she won't. She'll be like, I don't know everything, but yeah, she does.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, she'll find it out.
Right.
Give her a second.
Yeah.
And then she memorizes it and she knows it.
Yeah. Forever.
But I'm also, I have my dad too. I'm like short-tempered sometimes. I'm very
Same.
patient and short-tempered.
Yep.
I'm a very confusing baby.
Yeah.
But I think my mom has incredible common sense, and she knows how to read people real well.
I'm more like your mom in that sense.
Unrelated. Different nationality as well.
Not too far off.
She's Greek. So
Well, she's also Albanian.
okay, Zoe.
Thanks to Ancestry.com, not a sponsor.
When I started this conversation, I didn't say, how are you like my mom?
Right. So keep going. How are you like your mom?
I don't know, man. She's very, so this will go into our next thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about was prom.
Okay.
For me, they're related. Because I went to the prom with my mom. No. I didn't, but I wish I did. My mom reminded me of this story when we went home of my prom. Did you have a prom?
Yes.
Did you have a good time?
My senior prom, I had a good time until we got kicked out of the Hojos in Milford, Connecticut.
Getting kicked out of the Hojos is the lowest class thing that you could possibly
It was
do.
Colin's fault.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was chasing someone around in the parking lot with a beer, and she had 2 small kids with her, and he was just trying to get her to drink with him.
Yeah, that's a
real
you
fucking
get kicked
story.
out for
That's
that.
a real fucking story, too.
That's a pre-2. That's
Yeah.
me too before it happened.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He
That's
didn't
too
want
bad.
anything to do with her. He just wanted to drink with her. That's it.
Yeah, but
like
you
have
can't
a
force
have a
women
drink
to
with
do
him.
anything. That's the
Just
whole
have
thing.
a drink with me. And like he doesn't even like women, so that came out much later in life.
Like, of all the people in the hotel, you gotta be like the woman with the 2 kids.
Dude, Colin, we would get like wasted, and Colin would book it, like just fucking run
He
for
forced
miles.
dumped himself.
It's funny because his husband on Sunday, so we had a surprise 60th birthday party for my mom,
which was awesome.
and my friend Colin was there with his husband, and I don't know his husband very well, but he apparently knows me very, very well because of all the stories Colin tells him, right? So
I would love to have Colin on the podcast.
oh my God, Colin, we should do that next time we're
To talk
home.
about
He would
different
do it. He would absolutely do it. And Colin, I guess, like tells him all of these stories, and he's like, I feel like I know you so well. He's like, and I think that he's like, I think I love you most out of everyone. And I was like, just so you know, I am everyone's favorite. He's like, no, for real. He's like, I thought I knew it all. And then Colin comes out with another banger.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, Colin, what the fuck are you telling him? He's like, the truth, bitch, the truth.
And that'll set you free.
Right. So I'm sorry. Keep going.
Truth is our sponsor this week.
So prom.
Yeah, my mom reminded me of the story. When I was 16, I was going out with a 21-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And not to be crude,
Me
but
too.
probably because of this dick game. Hello, Dad.
God damn
Dad
it.
listens. I like to say things to make him uncomfortable. Now that I'm a man.
You know what he's like,
What are you,
What-
He's doing a puzzle in the corner
what
right
the hell?
now.
What the hell?
He's like, God. Duh.
I raised you better.
Also, my dad does puzzles, and I saw a piece that was forced into a slot that it may or may not go in. I don't want to call you out, but look down the lower right-hand corner. There's a piece that may not.
Dad,
one of
you're
these pieces
perfect.
don't
It
look right
belongs
yet.
there.
It probably does. He doesn't do real well with shades.
Right.
Anyway, dick game was strong in high school, so I was going out with a 21-year-old who was a compulsive liar.
Right.
And we went out on and off for like 4 or 5 years, and there were times in our relationship where I didn't see her for like months at a time, cheating on me hard.
Mm.
Made her tell me all about it when I was older too.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about that?
Yes.
Hit her up on Facebook chat, and I was
Yeah.
like, hey, listen, I'm 25 now. You're 57 or whatever the fuck. However the math works out. I was like, I need you to tell me about every time you cheated on me when I was in high school, so I know that I'm not delusional. Because I knew that it was probably happening, but I didn't know, like, I was, as a 16-year-old, I'm like, ooh, 21.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of that.
Yeah. Can't
Because I
not
won.
do that.
She was a volleyball player.
Yeah.
She had big boobs.
Okay.
So,
You like older women, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't, dude, when I was like, I was trying to tell somebody about this the other day. We met when I was, 27 or 28?
No, we met when you were 26.
So around that time, 25, 26, I made a rule that I would not, and there's the tugboat again. That has to be a boat.
Go look.
I don't know. If it happens one more time, I'm out there.
Beep,
I'm
beep.
on ground level. That I made a rule that I couldn't talk to anyone 23 or younger.
Yeah.
Younger than 23, you don't know what the fuck you're doing with yourself.
That's true.
You honestly, I think your journey to adulthood starts at 23.
Yeah.
You should be able to vote and drink at 23.
Yeah. Well, a lot of New York City clubs don't, or bars that don't let people. 23 is the
23?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That must be a lovely place.
It is.
What's it, a cigar lounge?
It's like a
People sit
ish.
down and have intelligent
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. Ish.
But I would go out with these like 21, 22-year-olds, and I'd be like, okay, one date and I'm out.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Right.
You know, you're like, when you talk about getting drunk on the weekends, like that was like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I went on a date with this one girl who kept showing me, I think it was a nervousness thing, but she kept showing me pictures of dudes that were like hitting her up. And one was like a cop, and she kept bringing it up in like casual conversation. Like, I can't believe this cop. He's a hockey player. He's all over me. And I'm sorry, I'll turn these off. And like we were at a Starbucks or something like that. And I was like, how old are you? She was like, oh, I'm 22. I was like, this is over.
You're like, I'm done with this.
I'm just about done. Give me my mocha like a cocktail.
Give him a cocktail.
And I'm out. Iced
cocktail.
So I was going out with this 21-year-old. And she, for months at a time, dude, I remember, you know where my windows are in the front of my house?
Yeah.
I remember hours through the 4 years or however we were together where I was just sitting there waiting for her to come down the street, and she would never show up. We would have like movie plans or whatever, plans to go to the beach and make a house.
Bitch.
And she'd never show up. And there would always be an
What's her name?
excuse. Can't say it. Want to say it. Can't say it.
Okay.
We'll never say it. So
Well, tell me after.
I don't remember her. I only remember her maiden name. I don't remember because she's married. She's cheating on somebody else. So
So she would never come.
she would never come. She treated me like ass goblins because she knew I wouldn't break up with her. And then this went on and on and on. And I think we had actually broken up, but we were still going to prom together. And she was very late. And by this point, I was starting to I already had my breakthrough moment when I was 16. And when I just wrote about it on Instagram when I was getting made fun of in health class, and I decided I wasn't going to take any shit from anyone for the rest of my life. And that extended to her as well. So I was like, okay, this chick has left me hanging for the 1,000th time. I'm now wasting my prom with her, so I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
So she was like, oh, I'll be there in an hour. I'm sorry, I'm behind, blah, 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 blah.
Bitch.
And so I was like, I don't give a fuck. You can meet me at this park that we all take pictures at if you want. And so she eventually showed up to the park. I'm there taking pictures with all of my beautiful girlfriends, right? Everybody wants to take pictures with me. Everybody wants to hang out because I'm a good time. I don't know if you've noticed through the 5 years of this fucking podcast and beyond.
It's longer.
I'm a lot of fun.
It's like 6.
So she ended up coming, and she sees me with all these people and having a great time. And then she goes to my mom, who was there taking pictures or whatever, and she was like, oh, Michael was so mean to me, at the park. He was taking pictures with all these other girls. And my mom, who is like not confrontational, she's too smart to be confrontational. She just points her finger at her and she goes, no. And that's it.
Your mom's the shit.
And I think that is another reason why I'm like my mom.
Yeah.
Because once you realize that you're eating shit, and you decide that it doesn't taste nice, you're done with it. And you're done with everybody else's shit.
Yep.
Get your shit away from me. I've had enough.
Yeah.
And that's what she did. She looked her right in the eyes. She pointed her tiny finger, small lady.
She's tiny, yeah.
And she goes, no.
Yeah. The last night we were there, we were going through like old jewelry and stuff, like grandma's stuff, and Mike's got this great watch that I totally want to steal. That was Grandpa Chokas's,
It
but
looks good on you. It was my mom's dad's
yeah,
watch.
that I think I'm going to steal eventually. But there was like a bunch of stuff, and like your mom had this necklace that she had when she was like 13, and I was like trying to untangle the knot that was in it because it was just like sitting in like a jewelry box. And I was like trying to untangle it, and like while going through like all of this other stuff, and like your mom's wedding rings and like grandma's wedding rings and like all of this stuff. And it was so cool. It's like a piece that makes me feel like I know them, you know? And like your mom used to make jewelry, and I was like, this is so 70s. And she was like, well, that's when it was. And I'm like, I know, this is so crazy, you know? And it was so cool. It was like really fun. And then your mom was like, because we had slept in your full size bed the night before, and didn't work out so nice.
Nope. Somebody's a little selfish with the space.
I was fucking.
You should get an old English tattoo.
I was
across
fucking exhausted.
Where Tupac had Thug Life, and it should say "a little selfish with the space." That's your SoundCloud rapper name.
And your mom was washing the sheets. She's like, I insist that you guys sleep in my bed tonight. And I said, absolutely not. Your parents are like the most. I know. Like, I'm like, no, all of your stuff is set up in the room. I was like, absolutely not. I was like, you get clean sheets tonight. Yeah. I'm fine sleeping on the couch.
No one wants to sleep
and
next
she felt
to your Darth
so
Vader
bad.
Everybody knows it.
She felt so bad. She felt so bad that like neither one of us slept, but it was totally fine.
Mm-hmm. One of us slept a little more than the other one.
Well, that's funny because one of us slept more than the other one the night before. So we went to Nashville this weekend, and Mike and Steve had 2 sold out back-to-back shows.
5 dynamic banter shows. They were awesome.
And
thank you for so much for coming out.
It was a lot of fun. It was done really, really well. We had a really, really great time. Shout out to Rachel Rogers. I keep calling her Rachel Vaughn.
Rachel Vaughn Rogers.
Shout out to her for always being so accommodating and wonderful and hardworking and just a fucking force of nature. Mm-hmm. She's like the wind. She's unbelievable, you guys. She's definitely.
Yeah. Check out the Soda Parlor if you're at all down near the Nashville area. Check out their. They have a clothing line, the Star Cadet thing. All Olin Rogers is T-shirts. Mm-hmm. It all runs through their company.
Yep.
And she is just like an incredibly hardworking person.
Yep.
She she runs an Airbnb with an incredibly comfortable mattress that I also didn't get to sleep in. Thank you, Zoja.
Yep.
And wish I could stay there all day. Wish we had a couple extra days in both places.
Next time, we're gonna have to make sure that there's time and extra time, so we're not feeling so.
There's a bunch of extra words in that particular sentence.
Rushed. I know. I feel like I'm still like not all there. I feel.
Yeah.
So we had 2 back-to-back shows. We got in Thursday. Friday was the shows, and it went late, and then we didn't get home until about 2:00 in the morning, and then packing and doing whatever. I got to bed at 3.
And we had to leave at 4.
We had to leave at 4. I didn't fall asleep till 3:30. I was a delirious mess. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot. It was a lot. We got to go home though. Saturday, Sunday was the party.
2 shows that night on Saturday at the Fairfield Comedy Club, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
If you're in and around Connecticut at all. Oh, I met a couple people who listened to this podcast who came out. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry I missed you. I was cutting hair.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lie.
Yeah. No, it's
When
true.
have you ever
It's
cut
true.
hair?
Every day, we have to stop this, and I have to go there.
Thank you so much for having patience with us this week. It was a crazy travel week, but we got to do better with banking episodes or something so they don't come out a couple days later. I know we always apologize for late stuff, but it's honest. Just know that we
It's better
care
late
about
than
this
never.
very much.
Yeah. And I'd rather it be something good that you guys enjoy listening to, like Mike's prom stories.
Prom they
His
were
problem. No.
lobes.
No.
No.
Yeah. We love you. You guys, I will put the links in for the affiliate links, for the affiliate
And thanks for joining us.
stuff.
Thank you to all the Patreon people.
Yes.
Thank you to Drake for editing this video.
For being
It'll be up.
patient with us.
Yeah, man.
Homie,
Sorry.
thank
I
you.
might send you the footage from the one that the audio didn't come out.
Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Yeah, we weren't very entertaining. This was much better. We had shit to
This
say.
was much better. Yeah.
Thank you for doing this,
Thank you for doing this with me.
and we'll talk to you soon.
You guys, thanks so much for listening. Anything Mike Falzone you can find at MikeFalzone.com. We love you, and we'll talk to you.